Alright, fix that there, and fixing up the creeper hole. Okay, what's telling dudes? It's Strawberry here, and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock. How do I get that part? Like that? There we go. Welcome back to another episode of Skyblock, everybody. It's been a little while, but I'm back and I'm recording this episode, hopefully to get it out sometime soon. It's and like that. If you remember, there was a creeper hole here in it. Because I had some snow layers here, and apparently I think a creeper spawned in like on one of these snow layers because it didn't have adequate lighting. I can't remember. I'm missing some windows as well. Aww. I think that's all I can really do at the moment. Maybe get some orange wool. Anyway, what's chilling, dudes? Alright, so in this episode, I'm going to be doing some building around here because I do want to make everything look nice and fancy. And also, I think what we'll do this episode is, over here, what I've done is I've cleared the wooden path which used to be to the old iron farm which we had before. The somewhat failed Iron Titan. I still need to fix that really soon. Yeah, I've cleared this path over here, and I was thinking about it, and I think this part over here, this is what we had at the very start of the Skyblock world, because obviously this was the original island, and this was like the bedrock block. But this portal and this layer down here, which housed the infinite water source pool, it's ugly. It's ugly, and I do want to put it somewhere else, so I'm thinking we should build a proper portal room over here. And also what I'd like to add with the proper portal room is I'd like to add some furnaces, you know, the automatic furnaces with like the hoppers and jazz. Choo! Oh, come on! I want to add that sort of stuff over here, so we'll make a little proper room and make it look all nice and fancy. Yeah, that's the plan for this episode. Let me just go away, dude. Hopefully you drop some boots or something. Oh, I put some pressure plates here, by the way. I got really irritated from opening and closing it all the time manually. Anyway, yeah, that is the plan. I still need to go fix the room down there though, so give me a little bit of time and I'll go fix that up, get some windows, and then I think we'll go start doing a little bit of building around this area, making it a little bit more fancy and jazz with glowstone and leaves. But yeah, welcome back to Skyblock, everybody, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yay, it's fixed! Well, it's all fixed. And also what I did was, really quickly, I just added some stone bricks here so you don't see the ugly insides of down here. The ugly insides of over here. All of this jazz, all of the redstone and jazz. It was all uncovered and I was like, what should I do with it? But then I just covered it up. The original plan was to have like snow going up. It looked a little bit ugly. I'm also in the process of changing up these areas. So, for example, like these are the names which I put on the Wall of Fame. Like, this is the Monument of Fame. And if you get your question answered in the, if you get your answer to the question of the day in the following episode, then the episode in which you commented in gets put up here, and also your name as well, so you know when you first commented and like when you were first featured in the series. And I've got all of these different names. So up here, if you see your name, congrats. Pause if you want to see your name. Names here, that's 45, and then that's 60. We have a lot of names up here. 67. Oh, 66 unsigned band records. I need to catch up actually on the names. Yeah, I'm in the process of changing up the colours on these sides, so I'm having black according to what sort of floor colours I want to add on, because these floors look really repetitive when you look down, so I'm adding some extra colours. So this is going to be the black coloured floor, and then over here this is going to be cyan, and then up here this is going to be green, just to show you off a little bit. Neat. And then I've been doing a little bit of work down here as well. I've started building a little bit over here because I'm kind of getting sick of the cobblestone and the stone. Like, if you look straight forward, all you see is grey, like grey glass over there, grey, 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 and then some trees and then more grey and a little bit of a jack-o'-lantern, some redstone over there. But it's really, really grey in the city. So I want to add some more grass, like bushes, etc. Over here we have the result of me working a little bit. So I've got some little canals, and hopefully we'll be able to walk along with some canals. I got some glowstone lighting, trying to get rid of a lot of torches because there are a lot of torches in this world, and I do like hidden lighting. Well, hidden, just not torch lighting. Torch lighting is irritating. But yeah, this is the result of me working a little bit. So what I do is I have some stone brick half slabs, because we don't need like 4 blocks here. Half slabs there. Then over here, some oak logs facing up, like the standard bushes you can put in any wood to make it look really nice. Then some oak leaves, some glowstone along the cobblestone, and then some water like this. Really simple. I think it will bring out a lot, and it looks really good here already. I do need to go get some more glowstone though, because I've only got 2 on my knife slot. Oh dear. Let me go do a little bit more over here, and I'll be back in a second. Well, I was building, and then a slime came along, and, well, I think it's a slime. Something whacked me off. I don't know what whacked me off. Gosh darn it. Oh dear. Number 24. Oh dear. Okay, I'll show you what I've done. It's unfortunate I lost. Alright, so first of all we'll go jump off here. No, it's here. Ah, this is so scary. Poof. There we go. So we jump off there and we go to the iron farm. It's actually gone pretty well. Like, we've got I had 50 iron on me as well, and then 3 in there, and then there. Like 3.5 stacks is really good, and then we'll just make ourselves some extra iron armor. I'm pretty sure I had some spear in that chest, but yeah, I just made my own. Some more. There we go. Back to iron armor. Don't really have to worry about it. And my cart is still running over there. It's so funny. Right, so we'll run over here. I'll show you what I've done. So I showed off the hedge, and this is what's gone on. I've added all of them now, and a little canal. I really like the canal actually, like adding the water here, kind of, well, if there was no rain then this would look really good. I still think it needs something, but I do think it's a lot better than what it was previously, which was the cobblestone fence, and the glowstone's also lighting this up, so that looks really nice. And then what I was doing, well, I don't know how I was hit, but what I was doing was I was working over here, and then I got knocked off that part. I wonder how I got hit. But I've been working in this room over here, so if you remember when I was doing the slime farm originally, well, over here I've got 2 cactuses, and it's kind of like a cactus farm. I get cactus off it as well. And the slimes go into this little canal. I can probably break this. Well, I broke it, and I think, oh no, I got it, sweet. So yeah, the slimes go over here, they get killed, like whacked by the cactus one by one, and then the slimes die like that, and then they drop their slime balls into the hopper there, the stairs there, just to keep the slime balls going onto the hopper. And what I've done is I've replaced the jack-o'-lanterns with glowstone. I had some glowstone on me, bugger. And I also added a second chest over here for drops, and then over here I've got a little chest for like temporary slime ball storage. Because we get like so many slime balls that you just go like that. I wish you could shift click, but you can't. There, and then hotkey 8, boom, and then chuck it in there for the moment. Sweet. And yeah, I've been working on this room a little bit because it used to be a really ugly room, and you could only reach like from the top. But I've been working on a little spiral staircase. And I probably will continue working on the spiral staircase as soon as I get my diamond tools back. Oh, nice! It's beautiful, beautiful blue skies. It's a pain though. I do need a better diamond pick though. I had efficiency 1, and efficiency 4 makes all the difference here. Right, let me do a little bit more work on that room, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Actually, I do need to go get diamond tools, so we'll get that really quickly as well. Okay, so I've been working on this a little bit. So I'm going with a little bit of a medieval kind of, I don't know, Japanese style? Would this technically be some sort of Oriental Eastern style? I don't know. I was just building and this came up. So let me just quickly finish this off. Get rid of those annoying cobblestone fences. They were part of the original build. Right, so what goes here? I guess we'll just chuck. So yeah, I'm making it look green and whitey. That's the style. I was like, I need a color scheme for this, because I don't use enough colors in this world. I'm like, everything looks grey. Let's make it green. So yeah, made it green. Let's try a line there, and then I don't know, some snow. I don't know, but yeah, this is what it is. I really like it. It looks really nice. I'm not sure. I might have to change the wall really quick. Well, like this cobblestone table. I can quickly turn it into some stone stairs like that. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this room, and I haven't like done anything with it in ages. It only took one death to make it actually look all pretty and stuff. Might as well change this as well. Let's get rid of that. Poof. And poof. Yeah, looks really nice. And then you go up here, and I don't know what am I gonna chuck? That's snow. Sure. And then I guess basically another layer of stone bricks here. Everything like stone bricks looks really good with everything. But if you use too much, it just looks really grey. Green line, like that. How does that look? Oh, maybe if we just get rid of this one and turn it into a snow, like that. How does that look? Yep. And then you go up here, green line, and then yeah. I like that a lot. That is really cool. And that's pretty much all we're going to do on here today anyway. I'm probably going to do a little bit off camera anyway. Neat. I'm just happy that this is done because I hadn't done anything with it. Might do like something on top and then kind of morph the road into it. I forgot to show you as well. I did a little bit with this road over here as well. I'm slowly trying to get rid of all of these cobblestone fences everywhere. So over here there used to be a cobblestone fence. Get away, you slime. So yeah, just copied it over. I think it looks really nice. Like it's matching, and matching obviously looks really good. Not sure what to do on the left hand side though. Maybe at the end. Like I've got a Patreon. I don't think anyone's chosen like a $5 Patreon perk, which is have your name in my Skyblock world somewhere like specially. Maybe I could have that along this road, kind of like a little road of fame or something. Not to be mixed up with the Monument of Fame, of course. Alright, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for the building here in that little city anyway. Now, let's head up to the top. And oh, there's a torch over there. I placed it while accidentally trying to eat my carrot, except switching over to the torch. Alright, so let's get on to the portal room. Right, I've got my diamond pick, so that is really good. Right, I'm going to answer the question. I'm gonna answer the responses to the question of the day in the last episode, which was ages and ages back. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna take, but while that happens, I'm going to do some building off camera and get like a little layout sorted for the portal room, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, let's do the questions of the day responses. So the question of the day last episode was, if you could tame any animal, what animal would your new pet be? And this was over a month ago, so oh yeah, also before last episode there was also a live stream, so some of the comments might make reference to that. Again, that was over a month ago and I completely forgot about that. But let's get into the responses. So the first one is from Joshua, who would say, I would tame a wild torbray. Oh, that's Joshua implying that I'm some sort of animal. Mate, I'm a Kiwi. You could at least refer to me by my proper animal title. I'm a one-of-a-kind Kiwi, so if a one-of-a-kind animal, if a creature is a one-of-a-kind, is it technically an animal, or would it be a mutant? Specifics. Cheers for your comment, Joshua. Brett Rose says a phoenix, lol, because why not? We're not talking about mythicals, we're talking about actual animals. Dear me, read the question. No. A phoenix would be really cool, but I'm not sure how you would feed it. Would you feed it fish? Would a phoenix, if a phoenix existed in real life, would it feed on fish or would it feed on worms? I can't imagine a phoenix would feed on worms. I would guess fish. That would be really expensive after a while. PS, the live stream was fun, even though I wrecked you, lol. Hope to do it again soon. Yeah, thank you for coming along, Brett. Again, that was over a month ago. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And we will have to do something like that in the upcoming future. So maybe 2 weeks. Alright, thank you for your comment, Brett. Red House says, Toro, please make this AFK cobble farm. It's amazing. So, Rita made reference to a Nims TV. I think it's Nims TV, sorry. Nims TV AFK cobblestone farm, which is specifically for Skyblock users. So you just AFK there, and then you'll slowly get cobblestone. And I've made my own stone farm, so I don't have to AFK. So it has the storage, and then I just go mine the stone, and I don't have to wait for the lava and the water to keep appearing. I just collect my stone and I walk off. Nims's doesn't. You have to wait for the cobblestone to like form all the time, and it is quite slow, but it's meant for AFKing. I don't really AFK, so it's not really useful to me. Thank you very much for suggesting it, Rita, but I'm not going to be using it. Alright, so Unsigned Band Record says, I tame a gorilla and name him Donkey Kong. We all know where this is going. What do gorillas eat? Do they eat fruit? Yeah, bananas. Yeah, they eat fruit. Okay, I'm not sure why a gorilla. Would a gorilla be useful around the house? No. I mean, I don't really I wouldn't want to tame a gorilla because I know that it'd be all smelly and messy and stuff. And it'd need like a huge giant room to play around in. But you can have a gorilla if you want. Donkey Kong, gorilla of Unsigned Bands Records. Just before you comment, dude. Ben says if we include mythical animals, of course not, Dragon. Realistic animals, however, I would like to have a pet lyrebird. They can mimic any sound, so it will be the ultimate troll machine. If you haven't seen the bird before, look it up. It's awesome. I actually haven't looked it up, but I'll have to look it up afterwards. A lyrebird? Never heard of it. Well, I guess it'd be something like a parrot or a cockatoo. That'd be a really cool pet. That'd be a really cool pet, Ben. Wow. And mimic any sounds. Wow, that'd be awesome. Like you play music around the house and then suddenly the lyrebird just starts singing in tune. That'd be super cool. I better look it up afterwards. Thank you for your comment, Ben. Migaloo says a phoenix. No mythical creatures, guys. No, sorry. Because who does not want a giant fiery bird flying through your living room? Yeah, exactly. Why would you want your couch on fire? I'd also like a saber-toothed tiger. There we go. Realistic. Oh, somewhat realistic. Because they can kill a foe in 2 bites. Ain't that cool? I missed the last question of the day. Oh, well, you got into this one. Saber-toothed tiger. I've always wondered what would happen if you had a tiger for a pet. That would be really cool, having a tiger for a pet. And a saber-toothed tiger. Although you don't really have any reason to kill foes in with 2 bites, unless you go hunting. Hunting would be really cool. Thanks for your comment, Meg. And then Tyler Robinson says, oh, I asked him last episode, because he said that he's been a part of the season for a while. So I just, I was going to put his name on the Monument of Fame, and I asked him what episode he actually joined in, but didn't comment on. He said episode 14, so no problem. I've added your name, Flaming Unicorn, I think it was, to the Monument of Fame. You'll see it next episode. And thank you for just taking part in the series, dude. Thank you so much. And lastly, Tawari Gaming says a monkey because it's a monkey. Also, I can't wait for you to come back. I can't take it much longer. That was a week ago. And yes, Tawari, I am back, so I'm so sorry for the wait. Anyway, that is the question of the day responses. Let's get back to the episode, guys. Alright, I've been working on the portal a little bit. So this is my idea. I basically came up with the idea just before I was doing the question of the day responses. So you've got your little wooden path, and then it slowly deteriorates, and then eventually it becomes crystal. So yeah, I'm thinking like the portal room is going to be a little bit of a crystal. So what it's going to be like, this is all going to be surrounded in ice, I believe. This is like the second build we've ever had with ice, the first one being the snowflake. Yeah, and then we'll surround this all in crystal. The floor will be stained glass. I like using stained glass actually a lot, because it's kind of like a wool floor, except not really as... what is it? I don't really like the wool texture in terms of using it for like floors. Like, I don't really like carpet too much either. That's just me personally, but we'll like that, and then this will be this will slowly become a crystal, and then the crystal will envelop it like that. Can you see it now a little bit more? And then what I think is the crystal could go a little bit underneath as well, and then on the bottom we'll have a little bit of like a holding chamber. Maybe we can make it an ice cream actually. That'd be funny. Nah, let's not make it an ice cream. And yeah, we just gotta go fill in all of these spots. I've got iron with me because I'm thinking I might want to use some iron blocks in this build, because I've got quite a lot of iron actually, but there's no real reason to use iron blocks in this build, so I don't know. I'll go like that, and then cyan. Of course, like this, the theme is blue, of course. So we need to have some more blue. I've used white, light grey, grey, light blue and cyan in here. I haven't used any blue. Basically there's just glass I found in the chest over there, which I used for the snowflake. So yeah, this is all glass I've used for the snowflake already. Like that. Let's go grey. Maybe some grey there. I don't know, white. Like that. And yeah, like glass isn't really that expensive anymore ever since the pigment farm. And then of course we did make the... I feel like I'm always falling. We made the giant squid over there, and then we made the snowflake over there, and we've also got certain paths made out of this as well. Yeah, I really like using stained glass for builds. I think it just looks really nice. Like the colouring, and especially like the colouring in this one where it's all mismatched and light blue. Yep. Okay, that should all be good, and then yep, okay, all of it is filled in. Right, let's shift over the portal. I don't actually think I have like a flint and steel or anything. Let's do that. We'll just protect it, and then what I'll do is I'll just get rid of this platform. I'll get rid of his platform off camera, and then I might do a little bit more on the crystal, and then I think we'll go call it an episode. I do need to get this out because I haven't done like a Skyblock episode in over a month, unfortunately. Alright, let's do that. Alright, I'll break the rest of this, and I'll get something sorted for the lighting, and I'll be back in a second. Oh dear, I've been camping out over here. I need more ice. I need like one of those automatic ice farms. Yeah, that's gonna be a project for the future. I don't get enough ice. I need to make an automatic ice farm sooner or later. Right, let's go down here. This is so cool actually when you go down the minecarts. I've done a little bit more work. You will go see. If you look over there, you'll see that there's a layer below the top layer. And I did mention at the start of the video that I wanted to also include an automatic furnace in the design for there. And I'm not sure how it's going to go well. Well, like, for example, a hot furnace inside an ice crystal thing. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, I also need some gunpowder. Yeah, gunpowder, blaze powder. Yeah, some blaze powder, because I need to make the flame charge to ignite the portal. Right, how do you make these? Like that? Yeah, the fire charge. Neat. Not really too expensive. I'll chuck that in there. I've got 3 of them as well. Neat. So, fire and ice together. Alright, so let's run over here. Go ignite the portal. That sound is really cool. But yeah, there's the portal. Looks really cool actually. Like that. And then, I don't actually have a proper way to get to the bottom. Hold on, I need to go get a ladder. I was using a water bucket to get down and up, essentially. Let's see. I mean, I have a water bucket, so we'll be able to get up and down. I've also got everything I need for the automatic furnace, so let's go over here. Let's get the fire charge off because we're in a little bit of a woody place. Alright, let's see. I guess there'll be a ladder here. No, there'll be a ladder here. Well, let's just make the ladder here. Woof! Alright, so I'm thinking like the furnace will go, so that's where the hopper would go. Alright, yeah, furnace like that, we'll make it face the front because why not? And then we'll get a chest. Like, this isn't too hard. I just want to make sure that this doesn't melt anything, and I won't know until all of this is done. I think, yeah. No, like, this is going to be of ice. Let's get rid of that. This is going to be ice. And this is going to be ice as well. I think this is far enough so the furnace won't melt anything. Yeah, well, let's see. And then we'll get the hopper. We'll load. Well, let's just do it from the back. Hopper like that, and that goes like that, and that goes like that. So automatic furnace. I was like, why am I sliding? Right, and then the portal should be good. The iron farm is actually working properly now. I'm in 1.8.7 and the iron golems aren't getting stuck in the doors anymore. So it just appears to be an update bug. I'm really happy because I don't have to worry about the iron golems just ending up in the doors anymore. I think it was just a an update bug. Neat, and then yeah, there's no real way to get up. I guess we'll just pop that up. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really sorry about the wait, but I had to get a lot of things sorted in my own life soon enough. We'll just make it slime blocks for the moment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, look forward to more Skyblock episodes in the future. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be. Because I know you guys like them. I don't know, I'll try and get it in 4 days, but I can't promise anything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment as a response to the question of the day, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Skyblock, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.